our own insecurities as clinicians, our inability to watch people in distress probably is a big part of it. Everybody's had this experience probably where you're conducting a group therapy session, and in that setting, the energy is such that you're inevitably going to pick up on whatever somebody's feeling. The person becomes tearful while telling a story, and almost immediately the hand comes out on the thigh, and somebody reaches for the Kleenex box. And it's less about assuaging that person's difficulties and more about me wanting to pull you out of it. I don't want to see you in distress. Gentle parenting, quote unquote, also has that flavor where I don't want to see my kid in distress, so I'm going to just give him jelly beans to make him shut up. It's like, well, no, what you need to do is teach him to tolerate the distress. And I think on the whole, practitioners don't know how to tolerate our own distress, and therefore we can't tolerate other people in distress. Therefore, we're not going to push them into distress by challenging their worldviews or their belief systems that are the very thing that brought them into counseling in the first place. It's like your irrational belief system about why methamphetamine is good for you is causing your job loss and your jail time. If I don't know how to challenge that belief system appropriately and compassionately but firmly, I'm not helping the person. I am, in fact, harming them. And that's what affirming care does. It just says, well, it's up to him to decide what he wants. And now we've got the harm reduction model, which is also malpractice and possibly the biggest grift going right now, because you're not trying to get them better. What you're trying to do is not make them worse. So it's like, so as long as they're not injecting themselves with dirty needles, it's okay for them to stay addicted. What? On what planet is that acceptable for taxpayer dollars to fund, by the way? No. It's bizarre.